In this video, I'm going to demonstrate, I'm going to introduce you basically MyWebUniversity.com resources, whether it's my Web University website or my Web University English channel on YouTube, and also for C channel on YouTube. Basically, it's computer science related courses and IT information technology topics that I'm covering. And as you can see, my secure website is https www.mywebuniversity.com. And if I refresh it, basically it comes out with this screen. And this is a combination of React, Vite, and JavaScript, and a lot of other stuff, CSS and HTML and Python programming language that is running on a Linux Ubuntu server on a secure page, HTTPS with a certificate. That is, you can see these two keys. So it is installed, and the certificate is good until next year. I just renewed it a couple of weeks ago or a week ago. And you can see here that it is good until May 9, 2026. So you're safe to use this website for another year, and I'll renew it again. What I'm providing on these resources, basically IT related and computer science courses. As you can see here on the YouTube at My Web University on the main page, if you click on this one, I take you to my Web University YouTube channel, and there's about 1,600 videos online here available for you. It's all educational related videos, computer science topics, whether it's operating system, database, programming languages such as Python, C, C++, Bash scripting, PowerShell, a lot of stuff. And then at the same time, if you go back to the screen here, you can see this is showing that this is open on the right side here, and you can just go watch all of this. If you just don't need to do anything here, you can come back here, and then you can click on the 4C version of my YouTube channel, and this one will be My Web University in 4C. I also have about 203 videos there, and you're welcome to go to playlist and watch the videos, or just go to the videos and watch them here. All of them are listed here. So these are the two channels, YouTube channel that I have, and one is English version, one is 4C. At the same time, I have an online book. It's called my online book Linux. It's called The Direct Path to Linux Ubuntu. This book we wrote it for you to just learn Linux online, whether it is Linux basic program, basic of operating system, the Linux essential, and chapter 3 is intermediate, and chapter 4 is advanced. And then chapter 5 is shell programming, and so on. A lot of PDF dynamic generated documentation that you can just get it online available. So like if you go to chapter 4, for example, chapter 4, I'm showing you about 88 Linux commands here. Each of this table will allow you to do whether it's junior admin work or senior or advanced. And chapter 4 is more advanced related commands, like adding user, creating a user group, and so on. It's a process tree and PMAP, proc file system, a lot of them things. Gcore, ADB, MDB, all of that is advanced levels. So for each of these rows, I have a video for you, and that I explain the whole command list that I covered here. You can also go on the documentation here. Some of them that they require root privilege or password to create account. I don't create them on my server. I just allow you to read the documentation online here. But if the command is something that you can practice, like process stream tree, you click here, and I provide you the actual output on the browser. So you click on process stream 1 as an example, and then you can see that system D, which is process ID 1, it runs, and then the process is stream 3 of that one. It give you like a tree structure kind of output here on the fly. And then you can also come back here, say, give me a manual pages for process stream 3, and I'll just produce you that one. This is not just that command. You can type in any command here. Let's say you want to do a pwdx, print working directory of executable, then you get the output for that one. And if you say, give me the pcal command, you'll get the output of pgrep, pcal, await, all of those ones are in the same list here. So at the same time, you can also come back here on the main page, and then depending on which one you want, for example, on the Learn Linux Ubuntu, manual pages I have for Linux Ubuntu, I have for Red Hat, or for Rocky and everything. So let's say you're looking for Red Hat and you're interested on a particular man pages, you could do Control F and search for anything you're looking for. So let's say I'm looking for Python, you could just type in Python, and then Python 3.1 comes. Then I give you a PDF version of that same HTML file that earlier you looked. So if you were looking like Control F, I showed you PS3, you can type in PS3, and then here I generate you the PDF version of PS3 command. Similarly, if you just are saying that Control F pwdx, that's PDF X, print working directory of executable, you could just see this. So a lot of the nice thing about this one, whether you need it for Red Hat or you need it for Rocky, you could just click here. There's more than 11,000 PDF files here. So you could say, I'm going to look for let's say a cat command for concatenation. As you can see, there's a number of them. So cat.1, cat and .1 is going to just give you this, and then this is going to be the concatenation commands here. At the same time, if you just are looking for something dynamically, you could come in on just chapter 12, dynamic generation. So whether you look for a ZSH, for example, you click on this one, and I just generate a ZSH, zettabyte files, zettabyte, that's ZFS. Zettabyte, ZSH is a Z shell, which is superset of bash and all other shell scripting. And then obviously here you can do Control F and search for HTTPS, and then I could take you to zsh.org and website, and then from here you could just go, and instead of the path, you could go to the main page and then look for more documentation on. So for example, on English, there's something right here, United States, America, then manual pages, and you can see there's PostScript, PDF, and HTML, all of them are there. So if you're looking for a PDF version, you could just come in and read the PDF version. And similarly, you can see that it's 480 pages long. Similarly, if you just are going to this documentation, you say, can I get for Go language, Go build. So you type in Go build, and I just create you the Go dash build manual pages on a PDF format, and you come in, and here you could just learn about Go language. Obviously, again, you could do Control F, HTTPS, and then you say, can I go to Golang? Yes, because the URL is there, and I printed in a PostScript format, and then I just allow you to go to the internet and find out thousands of other documentation under that information. Similarly, if you are saying, well, can I get something for Java? Yeah, just type in Java here, and then I just generate a Java here. And then if you just go to Control F, HTTPS, search for it, and then docs.oracle.com page comes in, and you just go there. This is a URL that is not there. anymore. Maybe the Sun Microsystem was acquired by Oracle, so they must have not updated those documentation, all those pages, but it's all good here. You can find out JDK version 10, 14, or anything. And so let me just show you another one. Let's say you're looking for Node.js or NPM. NPM, you just search for it, and I give you NPM documentation. And then all of that one, again, Control F, and then say HTTPS, and then see the docs.nodejs.org, and then you can just come in docs.npmjs.com. That's the one that is there. If you're looking for Node.js, you can also type in Node here, and then search for node.pdf I created for you, and then say nodejs.org, and right there there's some URL that is nodejs.org. It takes you there, and then you can come in on docs and search for everything here. As you're learning it, then I also provide you videos that is online available already on my website that I took you here. So for example, on this one, and the latest videos that I have published was about Node.js mastering Visual Studio Code. But inside Visual Studio Code, I also explained about Node.js and stuff here. And today I'm showing you React, which is like this menu that comes in with on the top, that is home page that you can see here, and you can click on courses. You can see the list of courses that I have on my website or on our website. Basically, it's me and my brother, the two of us are building this. And then courses, as you can see here, home, and then courses. Under courses, you can see a lot of videos here. And then whether it's Red Hat from zero to hero, or Rocky from zero to hero full course, or Bash scripting, or Linux Ubuntu, or programming with R language, Python, Sun Solaris operating system, Linux Fedora, mastering Visual Studio Code in Python, and so on. Python is data structures, strings, sets, lists, tuples, list comprehension, data dictionary, and classes in one video. And then a lot of these videos are, I mean, by the vendors they provide you, you have to somehow travel a lot of places, pay a lot for their fare, and then also just pay for the course, which is a couple of $1,000s. But it's all free for you online, available. This 4-hour course is very comprehension. It teaches you junior admin kind of work, senior admin work, as well as expert level. There's a lot. I have basically both of us, we have more than 30 years of experience in IT and computer science as a software engineer. We both got computer science degrees and have been working at prestige companies for the past 30 years. So if you go on the main page, about us page, you can see my brother Hamid and then myself, Wahid. We're together built this website or this company from scratch, and we have designed it, we have structured it. It's basically a lot of hard work behind this, and you can tell for each one of us, we have worked in prestige companies. Like you can see, he also worked at Apple, Google, and a lot of other prestige companies, and wrote a very nice publication of the complete history of the rise and fall of power in ancient Oriana, the Greater Khorasan in Afghanistan, volume 1 of 5. He wrote 5 volumes, so that's a lot of hard work. And so at the same time, he's coding for us together. We joining with him every now and then. We build something, we structure it, we design it, we think about it, we think in the future what is changing and how we can help the students, how we can help the developers, and a lot of peoples are joining us sooner or later. But at this time, we are the main person to do all the work behind the IT, and then also behind the leadership and everything else. And also myself, I have also similar to my brother, 30 years of experience with computer science degree. Both of us graduated from Cal State Fullerton, and then we have been working in the industry. I have a bachelor and master, and also work for the past number of 22 years at Jet Propulsion Laboratory in NASA. And then the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in NASA is really, really what I'm learning and growing, and I really like it. It's very good place to work with. As you can see on this website, it's Jet Propulsion Laboratory NASA. And I'm making these videos online for you to help the community and everybody on my off hours or after hours or weekend. I don't make it while I'm working, so if you make a comment or something, don't expect it to be getting an answer during the day as far as my videos are concerned. And my brother also is working, so every now and then he's just also contributing on his half hours or part-time or full-time basis as his time allows. And so the 4C version is also available for you guys. You're welcome to just ask questions and learn from it. And my idea and our idea is to help the Afghan community where we grew up in Afghanistan, Kabul, Afghanistan as a child when we were back in Afghanistan. And then we finished high school there and then left the country during the Russian war. So now we're here and we're serving you. I hope you're learning a lot from it. Let me just go back to the website and then as you can see here, I open it on both browser, whether it's Chrome or just a Chrome or Edge, Microsoft Edge. So I'm on Chrome now. You can see here the main page when you come in on the Chrome. Let me just take it to Microsoft Edge actually. On the Microsoft Edge, I'm opening it here on the www.mywebuniversity.com. And on this one, I showed you a few of these information on these chapters, but you can practice it. For example, if you want to just practice chapter 3, intermediate Linux level commands, I have about 33 commands here, and then a lot of them you can practice it online, like df. You can click on it and I will give you output of the command as you type it in. You can also type in the command here and say, give me the date command and I will give you the output here. Give me the calendar command and I'll give you the calendar command. Or give me the calendar one in 1970. So that's January 1st of 1970 and I'll give you January 1st. So everything that you type in here is basically OS related commands. If it is valid command, I give you output. If it is not, then I don't give you. For example, if you want to know what is the operating system, you name it is -A, but because there's a space, I put in the query string that plus -A, plus -A, and that would just translate to the wrong argument. So let me see, plus uname, name is equal uname plus -A. That would produce it because name is not a Linux command. That's why it gave you invalid thing. Uname plus -A meaning that uname -A is the command plus is the equivalent to replace for space. But if you go to my chapter 5, on chapter 5 of the book, I show you shell scripting. There's a section of this one I am showing you the actual command, the script here. And then also I give you an interface that you can just cut and paste this information and put it in your terminal and run it. Or you could just type in here the command. So if I type in PWD doesn't take any argument, it just basically give you an output of the print working directory. If I say ls minus l, notice ls minus l is giving me the output long listing, ls minus l, and then it will give you a long listing. If I say uname dash a, in this case, I don't need to put a plus. Notice as soon as I put a dash, the query string is going to change it to uname plus dash a. Similarly for df dash h, it's going to say df dash h is the actual command that you type in on Linux, and the output is right here. And then you can see here the plus is added. So whether you write it on the query string path, or here the command works as long as you substitute the space to a plus symbol in there. But if you are a hacker, you say, I want to hack this website, I just don't like people learning. I don't know what crazy person would say that, but if a person does that, let's say he says, I want to remove everything on this one, just he says, no, you're not allowed to run this command. You say, well, you're not allowing me that one, but I saw that you did PWD, and I allowed that one. I'm going to say PWD semicolon and then rm minus rf slash store.cgi. And then I say, no, you're not allowed to do that one command. So a lot of these things I'm detecting it through this program, and then we're just saying that whether the command is valid command that I should run, or just not a valid command and don't run it. And here you can practice it yourself too. So this interface is very cool for people they want to learn. If you're learning that change ownership, change mode, change group, because those ones require permissions for me to teach you or for us to teach you, basically we provide you this documentation that you can go and read it like a book and then start practicing it yourself at any computer that you have access to. Okay. And then what I also want to show you on this side, this practice arithmetic math. So somebody that is teaching younger kids, whether they're in elementary or middle school, you can teach them addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, power functions, square root function, by just telling your younger brother or sister or neighbor and say, okay, just go to this website and learn division, and then you just select the numbers, whatever number you increase, and then just divide by 19, divide by 5, and you get the output. So every time you click on the numbers to just change it, then you get a different value. And if I just decrease it, notice the result comes in here, there, saying that the number changed. Now you want to get a new result. The number changed. Do you want to get a new result? Every time you change the number, that is giving you a different result. But if I change the number to negative to 0, 19 divided by 0, the denominator cannot be 0. So it should say division by 0 is not allowed, and it does check that one. But as soon as you increase it and then say 19 divided by 2, then it gives you 9.5. And similarly with other ones, the simple, if you're doing subtraction, multiplication, I'm going to show you power function. With power function, you can also do like, let's say 5 to the power of 2. That's 25 to the power of 3 is 125, and so on. And then every time you do this kind of checking, you can do also inspect here. And then if you're a developer or someone trying to explain it from the console, you can come into the console and you can see the output here. So every time you make a change, the output is displaying for you here. So 6 divided by to the power of 5, you get a bigger number, and here shows here. That's also showing 6 to the power of 5 like that. It is there. Or math.pow is the method, the module that pow is the function that it's calling it. So you could see that here you have an interface that you can practice it. I'm not going to go through each example there. It's pretty self-explanatory. And if you're helping a child or someone, then you need to explain it to them, please. The square root function is the same thing, like let's say we got the square root of 9 is 3, and you get that one. If you would just decrease it to 4, decrease it to 2, and then if you just say square root of 5, that's not like a real numbers, it's just a number with decimal places, you get that value there. So let me just go back to the website here. And the nice thing about this website, you have a number of things that is available. On the home page is this, then you can also click on the courses, and then I provide you for each of the course, like Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9 full course. It's about 4 hours, 20 minutes long. This video has been watched the most, and you're welcome to click on it and just watch it, and then you can increase it to make it bigger. Good evening, everyone. My name is Wahid Lutfi. Welcome to MyWebUniversity free workstation. So if I just take this thing there, you can see this G give you group ID dash GM give you in group name. You can it gives you a lot of stuff here, right? So you can minimize here and say, okay, that's good. Or just let's watch the Red Hat Rocky Linux. You could watch this one. My name is Wahid Lutfi. And then I'm going to as I'm moving this one somewhere here, you can see Red Hat Package Manager. Yeah, a lot of other factors and to make and say there's an option. So there's a lot of things about this one and about Rocky that you could learn about C and GCC, Python, as well as the operating system itself. I have explained that on this video a lot. If I just come back here and say shell scripting, you can see bash shell scripting. You can watch this video. It's a lot of everything you need to know about Linux. Hello, bash everyone. The scripting. My name is Wahid code. Since it's on BSD version, about 80% of the it's very organized in a way that it's like a structured course that you can learn it and without any worries of like, well, will I get this one and learn something? Yes, definitely. You will learn a lot from it and you will benefit it. And when you learn, please share it with others. So this is Linux Ubuntu. I put it 1 of 2, but there's 2 of 2 also on this video that I have that is continuation of this one. This 1 of 2 for Linux Ubuntu was 6 hours something, and then the 2 of 2 was there. And then for R language programming with Python, MySQL, I have videos. You're welcome to watch it. Sun Solaris, I have videos. And then in Fedora version, we have mastering Visual Studio Code, Python. This is just a glimpse of it. It's not everything, right? So just as a summary. But if you go to my website and you say, go to the channel, and then you comment the channel, and under the playlist, you see for each one of them, all those playlists, I have videos. And then under each playlist, I have thousands of videos. So videos here, you can see that there is a lot of these videos, Windows subsystem and everything. If you're looking for the popular ones, you can see Red Hat Net Zero, Red Hat from zero to hero, and then Rocky, PDF, how to do PDF on YouTube channel, Solaris, and Red Hat Advanced, Linux, and Xterm, Bash scripting, tutorials for PowerShell, shell scripting. There's a number of them. So please join and watch the channels, and everything is free. All you need to do is subscribe so you can get more videos of these ones. Every time I post it, you get to notified. but you will enjoy it. You will learn a lot from it. So under the courses, I have all of these ones I showed you. Under the books, for example, my direct book online that I say the direct path to Linux Ubuntu, that 14 chapters all here. You can just go on this site, and then whichever one you click on, you could just basically see it on that one. And then at the same time, if you're learning Linux Basic, that is chapter 2, that one that I just showed you, and that's chapter 2. You're welcome to watch that one here with all the videos as well. Okay, so that's chapter 2, and then chapter 3 is intermediate level, and that's chapter 3 of my book, and that's another video that is by itself as a class. So, and that's intermediate level Linux. You can watch all those videos and learn it. In chapter 4, advanced level, it's just basically of the same book that I showed you, the direct path to Linux Ubuntu. 88 commands, each one of them you can practice it online and also watch these videos and you learn it from it. By just subscribing and watching these videos, you will be set for life, and you will just have a very good job, and you could just learn it and then help others. The direct path to Linux shell scripting, chapter 5 of my book, as you can see here, and then with videos and everything is explained. And then also Linux Essential. This is a combination of chapter 2, 3, and 4. So I put the direct path to Linux Ubuntu with all the technical documentation, everything that you need to know. It's on there. If you're just interested on these Google ads, please click on it. I haven't made a penny yet, but that doesn't matter. My job is to serve you and hope you get to find a job and help yourself. So under the books here, I showed you under the videos, I also have videos that some of these videos I posted here that you can see that you're welcome to watch them. And then the ones that interest you, you can find it on YouTube or just at this channel. And then here on this videos, if you're on this dark mode or light mode, you can see that because I wrote it in interact, the website is more interactive, so you can see, you can just make the background darker or lighter. This is the darker and this is lighter, as you can tell. And then when you just make on videos, similarly for playlist, if I go on the playlist, I have a list of my playlist that I just showed you here on YouTube. Under the playlist, people, they don't go on the playlist on YouTube, maybe they do, but if you're just on my website, you can also go on that page that I just showed you here. You can also make a dark mode or a light mode. That's up to you. And when you watch it, then you're welcome to just click on it. For example, if we say the direct path to Python, you click on this one, then this is a short video, you can just click on it and watch it. That cat command that I did here, I could say generate a cat minus A for animation. You could see the color comes in and line by line, it's going to display for you. And at this time, if I just want to say, well, this is good, I'm mastering Visual Studio Code. Inside Visual Studio Code, I open SSH. Now I'm connecting it and I'm just getting a very nice interface. This IDE integrated. So this was the actual video that, this was the actual Python mastering Python Visual Studio Code. Mastering Visual Studio Code. This one was by a lot the actual course. Developers. You're welcome to watch that one and enjoy it and then study it. And I'm sure you're one of them. I'm one of them, and then we so I'm gonna provide the multiple platforms. Stop this one also, and then let me just close this one. Then you can also click on these other ones. So if you're looking at, like, for example, the direct path to Linux Ubuntu, watch this one. This one would be the Red Hat video, and then you could just look at it. Starting with Red Hat, obviously,
Good
there's
evening,
more
everyone.
that's coming
My
after.
name is Wahid.
So once you end up this one at the end of it,
them are
then
really
you're learning like a shop or top and other ones. So it's everything is there.
for completion.
Okay, and then all of these other videos are there. If you're a Windows person, click on this watch list and then just watch this one. And if you're Oracle VirtualBox, then you click on this one, and this is Sun Solar's videos and other ones, and that I already created C++ and Visual Studio Code in C. Watch this one. This is explaining a lot of that stuff. The direct path to MySQL database, the direct path to Python, and then watch Sun Solaris operating system, a lot of stuff, right? So it's all entire up to you. This is best of 2023. I also make for 2024 a playlist, and then also some later date at 2025, but it's coming. So this website is still under development, making sure that all the changes we make is going to be incorporated as our time allows. It's basically a two-man show at this time, and then the masterminded behind it is my brother and myself. So it's two of us as software engineer, coding for the past 30 years, and then this website, as you can see here on the home page, has been up and running since 2020. I'm sorry, 2000, since 2000, yeah, right there. 2000 to 2025, 25 years. But you might say, well, within 25 years, there's about 100,000 technical documentations on HTML and PDF that's available on this site, 1.6K of videos, and then there's a lot of resources with coding and everything else as explained as time allows. And here you can also, on the playlist I showed you, you can go dark mode or other ones. You can also just resize this one. So since this is written in React, it's very kind of allowing you to do interactivity with them. Notice that as I change the size, the hamburger menu comes in with this. So now you can click on the hamburger menu and click on courses or click on other ones, and you just go through them all, right? So if I go under videos, you can see it changes for the feature videos, and then you can go up and down with that one. And then also the dark mode and light mode, you can see, you can practice that one as well. And then if you go to playlist, and then you could get the playlist, and notice that dark mode and light mode are here, but you have to go out first because that is playlist here, and then yeah, for the dark mode and light mode, once you're in the playlist, it does not work. So I have to, we have to troubleshoot that one to see what's going on. However, when you're here, you can just go light or dark. Yes, it works. And then playlist, dark mode or light mode. Yeah. So somehow it was just not intuitive at the moment where I was clicking. Now it does work. So it's not a bug. And then you can see it works there. And then if you just resize it, obviously you get a different screen based on what, and the screens are all good for portal stuff too, iPhone and other stuff. But at the same time, if you want to get from main page, if you want to get that hamburger menu, it's all here. And then if you just increase it back here, you get the entire interface. Okay. And the main part is that if you're just going under videos and then learning all these videos, please subscribe and make sure you share it with your loved ones. And by sharing, you care. God bless you all. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.